You missed the button.
Yeah, missed recording, but we're recording now. Alright, think we're another drill. What's up, guys? I'm Booster Glider. This is Wave Not Something, and we're
Yeah,
watching.
or whatever.
What?
Or
He's just saying aura. I guess. We're
I
watching.
guess.
We're watching my game versus Columbus because I didn't want to pull up the file, and it took us so long to actually get in the booth together that the live comms have already dropped. So you know what that means. I'm gonna mooch off a bigger creator,
Uh,
which I've never done before.
this, this is the most relatable creator mooching off of bigger creators for clout. This is the most relatable.
Yeah, I do this all the time with Wave Not Something.
Yeah, because
You should
I'm the
check.
bigger creator.
You should check out his YouTube channel, by the way. It's called Gyro Ball. I won't link it in the description this time because I'm tired of. I'm tired of trying
It's
to do this.
gyro. It's gyro ball, but whatever.
This
Like it's pronounced Gyro,
yeah, the move's pronounced
but
Gyro Ball. Like that's what they say.
no gyro, not like it's
That's what I'm
you're
saying. I'm
saying it
saying
with like an
Gyro Ball.
I. Okay.
I'm
All
saying
right.
I'm saying it
Maybe
with JY. Gyro Ball.
maybe I'm deaf or I
Okay, you
don't
might
know.
be. Or you ready to start this video?
Yeah.
Are you ready to pause? Are you ready to make this 10-minute video a hour long session?
Yes.
Or apparently,
EBO
never
people,
mind.
I am much less sick now, and that means hype games, hype playoffs. Welcome to Neon Division.
This
Boston
dude
Bulbleson's
sounds
on
like
the
one of my
bottom.
friends.
Uh, this is the worst part of YouTube. I'm buffering, but no one else is able to see the buffering. So every time I pause, assume there's a little buffer after it. That's why I don't immediately unpause if my comments are finished. I am working off a setup and a half.
That's actually tragic.
I mean, before we start anything, you can see the team that I'm running. High key goaded. Some of my best mons. Columbus bought some of their best mons. I don't think I've seen these three. I remember playing these. I remember these three, and wow, I have dementia. I don't remember what week we played.
Wait, like 2 weeks ago was week 5. So
Yeah, this is
this
week
week-
8 though, so that was 3 weeks ago.
okay, so that was 3 weeks ago.
This is playoffs, by the way, so that's why we're rematching.
Is it still buffering or?
Oh no, it's already stopped buffering. I was just talking.
Oh, okay. Continue.
Oh, it started buffering again.
Terminator
Oh,
14. The Columbus Conquistadors on the top.
okay. I've
I'm
definitely
joined by
faced your
Aiden.
team before, so I know how strong
Hello.
it is.
And June. Two neon
Sasuke Cup.
connoisseurs. Tell these people to start battling. And we are going to watch how the first round of Neon starts off. What do we got off the rip? I
Oh,
wouldn't be
he just
surprised
leads
if
the.
it's lead setup.
Okay, so he's saying some lead setup.
You leave off with Joseph Pierre.
Joseph Jean Pierre. You ain't got to worry about the nicknames for real. They're all goaded
Any color you like.
because it has protein.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
some
could.
you can assume
In
something I haven't seen in playoffs, especially. Of all the games I watch, I've seen a lot of repeating nicknames from what I can remember, and I can't really remember much. Like every nickname I've done hasn't been repeating. Every nickname that I've shown hasn't repeated yet.
mm,
But they might.
well, that means you're original.
eh,
And again, the glide score pick, like your signature pick.
Go Dango is my first pick. I think Gliscor was second though. So yeah, I drafted these two back to back because there's not much that they don't cover for each other.
I forgot Hello Kitty Island Adventure came out.
You're what?
Forgot that Hello Kitty Island Adventure came out.
We're, we're talking about Pokemon Draft Leagues, and Hello Kitty Island Adventure gets brought up.
Because it's true. Like, it's a good game. Trust. Okay, continue.
Okay.
I'm getting. Continue.
No one
buffer.
preps for it.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's lead scarf.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Okay.
I'll say I know last time I was talking to Kowtow during Mox, he was originally Moxie, Salmons, but that Kilo put in so much work that he might be Intim, and if it is Intim, I'd probably switch in now.
All you gotta do is just go Annihilate.
True.
Okay. Are they just not starting the match, or is it?
This is real time, so this is how long it took for us to pick our first moves.
Bro. You got to be faster than that. Wolfie would be mad at you. He wouldn't be very happy.
Wolfie wouldn't. I don't know how Wolfie would fare in singles. I haven't seen him play singles.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, but at the same time, you gotta remember, I'm thinking about what all 4 of my moves could do to all 6 of his Pokemon, or I don't think this one has a Terra actually. I don't know what it's Terra. I'm gonna be real with you.
Would
I don't remember anybody's Terra captains besides my own.
bro.
Like if it wasn't the
He's so
if it wasn't the 2 strongest Pokemon on my team that were Terra captains, I would not remember them. I'm not even gonna hold you.
just like me having dementia at the ripe age of young.
The ripe age of young. That's the best way to put it. Alright, let's get into turn 1.
Y'all don't get to know my age. Only I know my real age, my true age.
He's like 47.
Yeah.
Just buffering.
Don't be age dropping, bro. Don't be age
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said
No
like.
reason not to.
I mean, I guess it depends on how much he's taking from like a Surging Strikes or whatever, or like
Surely
well, maybe
it
not.
could be a match.
It definitely depends on the set. Kowtow is bringing like a faster ape set, so
And this is the Terra Ape, right?
yes.
What's Terra
Surging
on it?
Strikes is doing 59 to 70 to a max HP ape.
But I don't think Kowtow's max HP.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Okay.
that's a problem.
So yeah,
And
Terra
that's an area.
goes. He
Still
probably
on
is,
turn 1 after a
he probably
million
is
years.
like Scarf Bane. something like
Trust
that.
me, man. This is
I
not my
believe-
longest turn
actually,
1.
No, I was wrong.
Yeah.
A good amount of this.
If you're not max HP, you're
A
probably
good amount of this turn 1 was me clicking Poison Jab, Terra Poison Jab, canceling, then clicking Terra Surging Strikes, then canceling, and it's like going through my calc to see which one would do more damage to everything. Poison Jab would do more if I Terra'd, but there is an immunity in the back, and this is a choice. This mon has choice on it, so if I were to use it like that, and Caesar swapped in, then that's just free swap for Caesar.
You're kind of in like a tough spot here.
Yeah. Turn 1 was really tough, but like once there was no locked in actually. No, just turn 1 was really tough.
There's a lot of decision making that when it comes to here. So you have to be.
And be a tip top shape at all times.
Yeah.
Alright, and he's going over to die over there in this
Yeah.
little corner.
99% of the time, that's what ape does.
Okay,
Going
well, he's
ape.
going ape. Yeah, I thought you would immediately
Terra
Terra
Poison.
here. That's crazy.
I have to plug up
I think
my
that's it.
switch.
Ooh.
You are citrus though.
I don't think it matters. You said
That-
So this switch, right, was actually something I was accounting for, and part of the reason I clicked Surging Strikes. Because I knew I'm faster, I'm most likely faster, and I hit hard enough to where it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter how strong ape is. I hit harder, I hit faster.
Got it.
And then halfway through the game, I think everyone just completely got brain damage because we all forgot it had a citrus. And I was playing under the assumption that it was a choice. Yeah, that it was a choice annihilate. either band or scarf, and I was playing that for no real reason. I should have just scrolled back up. Actually, no, my calc updated too. It updated to show me that it didn't have a citrus. It just didn't.
Your cow.
It's slang for calculator, by the way, chat. I'm using slang.
Couch. Slang for calculator.
Yeah. All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay, let's
Love this
continue.
buffering.
Searching.
That is not banded. That can be adamant.
It's probably it is scarf
Holy.
then.
So
I
that's
don't think
3
we-
hits Ape just took.
Actually, no. I think it does have to be. Well, no, because this is not max HPA.
Okay.
So without max HP,
Another pretty long turn here.
Surging Strikes was doing 69 to 82.
He's still outspeed.
I don't think it could have been
The switch out. Okay, that's predicted. That you can predict
I
those.
think that's just
Done.
scarf.
Yeah, I don't think it could have done 29.
Everything he doesn't have a check to this?
As I said
Interesting.
earlier, this is choice. So Salamence, unironically, would be a good, like, it's a good switch in if it has recovery, and if it's faster, or if it's faster. Because if it's choice, Scarf Salamence, Earthquake just kills this here. If it's recovery Salamence, if it's like a leftover Salamence with what's it called on it, then or with Roost on it, then you can get back up and have a Pokemon. Have a Pokemon.
But in this case, you struck first.
Yeah, I struck in off the switch, which is what really helped me here, and it allowed me to because Urshifu is unaffected by what's it called? It's unaffected by Intimidate. The attack drops don't matter because Surging Strike always crits. So as long as I'm playing it right.
And then the attack zero protect.
Yeah. Unseen Fist prevents protecting. It goes through protect, so it's better to just like. It's a free slot for your mons because you know you can't use protect against it.
Which kind of sucks because when I face you, a lot of my strategies rely on protect and stalling. So
yeah, and stalling doesn't really work if the mon you're trying to go against kind of just doesn't let you stall.
Stall exactly.
Yeah. Loud ass phone.
I just got an Amber Alert. You got that too?
No, I didn't. I have my Amber Alerts disabled.
Oh, I got an Amber Alert. Someone got kidnapped.
Yeah, fuck them.
I don't know about that, but whatever.
I think it's just scarf.
I mean,
His
Tear
Urshifu
them-
It's
you
is
never
looking
tear
really
them,
good.
it's right here.
Didn't lead Toad Scroll,
Yeah.
no lead spore.
Okay.
I'm
Goes
trying to
Dondozo.
see
Switch out into Dondozo.
this
With
is
Earthquake.
his. Yeah, this. must
Thanks
be
to
his-
Earthquake.
setup answer.
And
And get that.
Dondozo actually looks so insane here.
I had DZ here
Annihilate,
just in case you
Mints.
feel.
And Scizor.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Avalanche. What a bring.
Yeah.
My
and then-
main
yeah.
thought
I mean, it's
was
like its own
Dondozo.
move,
Smart.
so-
Okay.
my main
Yeah,
thought
but
was
I
Sky Score,
Have
but
no
like
super ice
no,
speed.
just in case. Bruh.
Scizor's fair.
Overcall.
And then
Outrage.
Outrage.
I got kind of
Scizor.
punked
I mean,
here.
this
What?
is just
A setup.
that's
So like I got punked here because I thought he was gonna stay in for like one more turn. I don't know why, but Outrage was the best move there because it would have killed Salamence, and then Dondozo could have gone down with at least one kill. It's still yet to get a kill.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
But
I don't know.
yeah, I think it's hard to predict what he was gonna do here because the situation is so like with outrage and stuff is so different. It's hard to predict what's coming next.
And like Outrage isn't a pretty common bring with Dondozo anyways. So I thought I'd be safe doing it. But like I forgot that Scizor being part steel resist ice. So it'd be best to swap into it anyways. Cause that'd be the best switch in for another avalanche just in case. Cause if I'm doing my
But
math,
you probably do it for yourself here, which is good.
yeah, but if I'm doing my math correctly here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 ice weaknesses. And this is my only Pokemon with ice coverage. So you think I'd cherish
Ooh.
it, right?
you severely underestimate how
I don't
gonna.
know if I'm doing this now.
I would have.
I just realized his team is really ice.
Yeah, I was like, I would
ice
not
really.
immediately switch
Yeah.
there. I would have knocked one time.
So what does this rain dance do?
But that's
Can
kind
you
of
tell
good
me?
to build your
What's
team
the-
around
what
ice
this
type.
So,
Pretty hard
Who's
things
really
for
using an ice
Kilo.
type
and
Pokemon?
also weather ball.
Or
Yeah.
Pokemon that can use
Well,
ice
Still
type
live in
not
There's
bad.
only
outrage.
two ice.
because
Wow.
ice type is.
Lives
There's
one.
like two ice
But
type
does
Pokemon in the
Dondozo
draft.
even? He needs to hit himself. Here.
Dondozo does
I know,
not
but
take
like
well.
I'm saying,
Actually,
like
this is a
there's
vanilla
better. I'm
ice
sure there's
Swifties.
better Pokemon that you can use than
Is it Thunder?
an
I
ice
think-
type because
I
it's so
think-
frail. Ice types are usually frail.
And like the best ice type in the generation, Chien-Pao, isn't available in this draft. None of the legendary. I think only two of the legendaries are in this draft.
Really?
Yeah, there's four of them, right?
I'm not sure.
'Cause it's supposed to be the Ruinous Quartet. One of them, each of them lowers a different core stat: attack, defense, special attack. And I know. Whatever. I'm gonna Google the Ruinous Quartet real quick.
Ruinous Quartet.
If I could spell
Is
Quartet.
Is that AI lo-fi beats on your background?
It's not the AI version. It's the original. Yeah. Oh, Chi-Yu. That's a Pokemon.
The most forgotten of them.
It's
But all of them are really good competitively, but
except
they're
this.
pretty
Except this
forgotten.
one. This one's bad. I'm not gonna.
I mean,
I'm not gonna zoom
not
in.
horrible, but not good. Like,
I just forget Chi-Yu's part of the quartet because it's. I honestly forget that it lowers stuff.
yeah.
Sometimes I think his abilities Blaze, how it just demolishes things.
Ways.
Like Terrafire Chi-Yu, like messing me up week one.
Thunder kills. What is the Kilo item?
It's Life Orb.
Yeah.
Then Thunderbolt does kill from this range if it's just max HP.
Oh, yeah, they kill it. Watch
The unfortunate part is you only get 4 attacks with Kilo.
Bang.
Okay, so it does kill.
He's also Roost. And also I believe he's.
Why would you not
Wind
switch
Wind
out?
power.
Which?
I did not know it had Life Orb.
Or what you knew it had an electric type move in general. So
I knew it probably had Thunderbolt because it's not really safe to bring Thunder.
that's true. So why? Oh yeah, you said you. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. And also didn't really take care of this mon as well, so I can get a clean switch in, which would like really help me in this situation. Because looking at this team again, there's not. I think Salamence is the only Pokemon with Earth coverage. Ground coverage.
Salamence.
It has Earthquake, which is.
I guess maybe.
Yeah. And like currently my best Pokemon on the team right now is a Poison type, which would.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, back to the game.
Great. Kilowatt.
Did I not
But you can
Yeah.
make this easy switch.
I know.
Again, like
into-
can just come in here. If I'm Boston,
I would switch into
here.
Gold
Yeah.
Dango or Gerp
Or
or
doesn't have anything to hit
actually
it.
no, not
Just goes
Overpower.
Gambit.
Or
And now you
Roost.
either
I
get
go
because you don't really have
free.
electric type.
You roost.
Yeah.
No.
You roost.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah. No,
Why-
I would have always attacked.
I
Okay,
would
that
have
roost
done
was-
that. I
Yeah, I
would
wouldn't
have
have-
kowtowed there.
I
Roost
would
is
never have
good,
suckered there.
but like
I
Sucker
would
was
never
the
have
only
suckered.
killing
You
option
have no
I
reason
saw.
not to. You have no reason to sucker.
So I just
Yeah.
went for the.
Does
I mean,
Kowtow kill
taking-
right now for 77?
No, but
And then
he's
that was
now.
a good
this
switch
isn't the-
because I
Oh, Lord, Mom.
went Sucker twice.
It's
Double
not defiant.
sucker.
So
Okay,
Okay.
he has to. I mean,
Salamence.
Roost is free here.
Okay.
Because if you suck,
I don't know what-
obviously.
Okay,
Yeah,
you have
roost
one
again.
yeah,
fall.
just roost here.
Yeah.
They didn't sucker.
That's
They
a
took
pretty
kowtow.
good.
Finally.
Actually, even just
Good
one
for
fall.
one.
It's an
Probably
enough
God,
bar.
that still does so much.
Like the whole team is great.
Jesus.
Kowtow just like them mates here though.
You gotta
even
go-
-1
Just
because of
EQ
how
if you got
great
I don't
King
know.
Gambit is.
You got it.
Also,
No,
fun fact,
I
So
mean
good.
it's revealed Earthquake.
the
Okay,
ability
Big
and-
crit.
Gets a
What do
crit.
you do?
it
That's
That's
boosts the
a
base
bad,
power of
but-
moves, not the actual
It's
Chip
not-
on Gambit.
Pokemon stat.
That actually kind of really sucks.
Yeah.
That is a
Oh,
lot of
I didn't even know
that's
that.
true.
Yeah,
You can go. you
Well, that's
can't get
good
bait.
because it goes
Oh,
well with
tough.
his
You can just go
signature
kill it
move.
here.
yeah.
You're
Like,
not
the
at risk
power
of
of
dying to
Kowtow is
Sucker Punch
insane.
anymore.
Crazy. What's he gonna do?
Is this
We
might
live.
This is
kill.
Scarfade. This is 100% Scarfade.
The Sucker Punch might kill.
Sucker Punch
It's
will
a roll.
Sucker's a roll.
Sucker
Okay.
was
Sucker's a
indeed
roll
not a
on not
roll.
max
He's
HP.
gonna take that roll right now. Are you serious?
I think it's like
No, I
It's
probably
guaranteed.
suck.
Yeah, it's
Risking it
guaranteed
all,
on max
baby.
bulk,
Risking
max
it
HP,
all. You
or
love
max
to
defense,
see it.
max HP,
Terminator
which is what
14
Especially
XP said it
because-
is.
on the field.
Especially because he has like he can go. Boston can go like Fly Score. I was gonna
You're
say.
cutting
Ooh,
out.
Fly score.
But Rage Fist does
Rage Fist does a lot.
a metric F10 of damage.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, we already know
Toxic.
it's not Scarf because it's citrus. We already knew
The
that.
earthquake
Oh wait,
Yeah,
yeah.
now you
and
just
the
go
rage
this.
fist.
Quick barely
And
kills.
Yeah.
you can just click free
Or
surging
barely doesn't
strike.
kill.
Yeah, it's like you kind of have to stack
SS.
8.
So
Something.
now,
really
yeah, you
I
definitely
don't know why they were
stack
so
AP
locked
here.
into SS. I had other moves.
Now though,
Like the play here was the
you
Aqua
after
Jet.
this, I think you have to go meow, depending on what move
Yeah.
he clicks.
Yeah, what beats this Urshifu,
Plays
by the
Aqua
way?
Jet. And then I
Um,
swap because there's
nothing
nothing else that
really.
really.
Yeah.
No,
If you
what
had
need to
U-turn,
do-
you could just
okay.
U-turn
Is it? It
I
has to be
did have
Rocky Helmet
U-turn,
to
actually.
justify this. It's not. I have no clue why he's
No.
stacked.
So
Oh,
why
yeah,
don't
no,
you go
especially-
U-turn?
Nothing
Ape's
beats
not-
Urshifu.
Because it's choice and surging
not-
strike
Now you
kind
go
of kills
meow.
the switch.
Now you go meow because
Yeah.
meow takes one, and you click
you-
knock off.
There's
for free
only
knock
one
here,
Pokemon up here, or two Pokemon up here that could take that.
which you
hit.
actually really need because if this
Which
thing
is
is Scarf, it
Caesar
just kind
and,
of beats the rest of your team.
Yeah, I
Masquerade.
say I only
Yeah.
justify
Masquerade
Good boy.
the 8
Masquerade
like,
is a
stacking
bad
it
switch
if
here.
you can knock off this.
Because it's poison type.
you-
Because it doesn't have
That's
ground
not
coverage.
I mean, Scissor gets knock, I guess.
So he
but
switches into the.
I mean,
I guess you're gonna set up Rain Dance again.
Hope not.
He should not rain dance. I was like, he should not
You
rain dance.
shouldn't, but
Hope
I
not.
think
Yeah.
he should just knock. That should
Rain
be
dance.
it's gonna kill.
This is
Surging strike
banned.
doesn't
No,
kill.
it won't kill.
I
I
No,
think
it's
this is
Scarf.
banded.
And then
Why would
rain
you-
kind of.
It's gotta be
Kowtow!
Scarf.
No, I think
I-
it is
I
banded.
don't
I'm
know.
surprised
Why would you do that
Urshifu
if-
doesn't get that.
It's gotta be
No.
Scarf. No, watch this. This is
Urshifu
gonna
doesn't
outspeed
what?
Kilo right here.
Urshifu. I'm surprised Urshifu and Incineroar don't get banned in official tournaments as often.
Yeah, Incineroar not getting banned makes sense because it's not a legendary. And Urshifu,
Yeah, but it's still,
Urshifu's
I
been
feel like-
banned a good bit because it's just because it's a restricted legendary.
I feel like they shouldn't gauge what should stay in the meta or not based on if it's legendary or not. I think they should gauge on how good the Pokemon is.
Like yeah, that would be a better way. Just actually dropping an official tier list.
Because some legendaries are actually buns, like Yveltal, but then get
Yeah, like even there hasn't been a tournament.
Am I
an
thinking about the right Pokemon? It was Yveltal that was like really bad, right? Or
Yveltal's-
am I thinking
it's just not used enough. It's not used at all because
it
It's
has like
always
no
restricted.
uses. It has no use
Yeah.
case.
it's always restricted, and I don't even think it's in this newest generation.
No, why would it be? Who wants it? Whose favorite Pokemon is? I want to meet someone whose favorite Pokemon is Yveltal, because I understand Xerneas. Xerneas was one of my favorite legendaries for a while, but Yveltal is just lame.
Power Herb Geomancy did do numbers.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Like we're about to steer. It's almost doubled. We're well over double the video length right now. And we're not even.
Well, it's stealing if we don't add our own input.
Yeah, you're right.
We have to add our own input.
This is constructive.
You don't even call it criticism. It's like
We're not criticizing anything. We're just adding on information that was not known at the time.
shit.
We're also adding our takes.
Oh, do you want to hear a story that happened to me today?
Not at all.
So while I was riding my bike home, I checked my pocket and I realized that I had put an egg in there to put in the refrigerator at the
I
barn,
would have knocked it.
but I forgot to put it in the fridge.
I would've run into me,
So
I
I
would've
took an
knocked it. You
egg,
have no reason to
like
not
basically
run into me,
halfway
yeah.
across the
Yeah,
bridge.
also, I
So I
You're
had
not
to
losing.
ride my bike all the way back and put the egg in the fridge.
W egg thief extraordinaire.
Okay, that was just something that happened to me this morning. Not this morning, this afternoon.
Let's see. What did I do here again? No, I just pressed the button. Yeah,
You just press the button.
I just pressed the button because there was no
Just to
reason
these
not
last
to.
like 4 anyway. No.
Did I press the
Yeah.
button?
I don't,
Actually,
like-
no, I didn't press the button.
Radiance doesn't even really help you. Like, you could click.
You
weather
don't-
Wow,
maybe.
you're like conflicted
Yeah,
with your
I mean,
cat
yes, you
self.
It's
has to
Hurricane
stay
now.
alive.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of
Is
better
he
options.
Hurricane?
I don't know why I went.
I think he's banned.
Ogre Pond.
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
I know I sacked
That is-
Ogerpon.
That's
We're about to
interesting.
find out.
Yeah, that was okay a waste. Did you win this
Yeah,
match?
Oh,
Needed the
yeah.
life orb
We'll find out soon.
chip.
But yeah, I
And
sacked
also, it just
Ogerpon
switched
so I can
moves.
go
I
I
heard
to
they get.
I
No, but
yeah.
so I think
Rain.
Alka Jet here.
Was he? I guess
'Cause
it
Alka
wasn't
just, like,
Hurricane.
Really, real
so
good.
you know you're banned.
So why bring rain
Yeah.
if you got Thunder or Hurricane?
I actually don't know what you're
Last
gonna do
move-
here. Are
last
you
move
gonna
was definitely
switch
Hurricane.
or stick in?
Why would he not click it then?
Yeah, swap.
Okay, you're gonna
Whoa,
switch.
why are we bringing this up?
Supreme Overlord.
Please
Fallen
tell me the kills.
It has to kill.
Protean.
Oh my
Interesting.
God.
One time.
Once.
The
I-
one hit
Protean
I
Guru used to be
didn't-
crazy.
'cause, yeah,
You
ape,
go-
ape,
back
go
when it was
ape
every
here.
hit.
yeah,
every
you have to
move.
sack ape and hope that somehow.
But then they nerfed it to
I'm
the
assuming
ground,
This is like
and then
choice
it became
or
trash.
whatever.
If it's choice meow,
So-
he's throwing.
Yeah.
Does this
I was
meow
like, if
swap? Yeah, the meow
if
swaps
it's not
here.
choice now and he could like switch up moves, then
Yeah.
maybe he has a shot.
I mean, I
but-
would too. There's really no reason to keep it in.
No, he's not. But
Yeah.
now,
No, it
What?
doesn't. It knocked off. It survived.
Oh my
God, it
but
lives.
Still.
now you're just sucker punches.
Probably, yeah, the Protean let it survive.
Now you go ape though.
No, because
He's
Ice
okay,
Tech
he's gonna sucker
probably made it worse. Since
Yeah,
it's
we
so
played it
defensively
sort of
bad.
We played the
Sure,
game
Calco is
right.
neutral, so like he just
Citrus?
had the bulk to do that.
The only
He's
way
only got
I
6 suckers left.
I say I think the
So he
only
probably
way
built a
that
defensive,
Kowtow
like a tank.
wins
Yep,
this is
there
if
it
he
is.
goes this and
Brain
he rests
damage.
and calls sucker right here.
So
Does he
he's
have
gonna
rest?
You
he's
need,
gonna
if
rip
you,
the
if you
rest
have
here
rest, you need to click it.
because
There's no way.
but there's no
Okay.
ch-
Wait,
there's
wait,
no
we're back.
Chesto, there's no
Wait,
sleep
I don't
talk.
think
Um,
he still has the
he's
Terra.
like,
No,
please.
he's
Why are
not-
you
he's
not-
running a
you're
sleep
not
build
sleep
without
talk.
sleep talk? I don't know if that's just me,
If you're right.
or every time I've run
Vital
a
Spirit?
rest,
Inner
like
Focus?
forget
I
what the
don't know.
move was called. I think it was a rest, but or something.
You're not gonna believe this, but Mew World Order said the exact same thing at the exact same time as you.
Wait, what did he say?
Let me just pull it back real quick.
I was listening to myself speak.
Vital
You're not sleep talk.
Why you not sleep talk if you're raised?
Or are you
Vital
not
Spirit-
sleep talk if you're rest? Like, real good
Oh, yeah.
question. Like,
Why? Because the rest is only good if you sleep talk.
or have Chesto, or have a Comatose.
Like,
Nah, like even Comatose mons already work for it. There's just like nothing you can really do with rest
If-
and
if you rest, you better make that Pokemon tanky. Because if you rest and you're basically just leaving yourself open to attack,
he didn't even
unless you have like
swap right now.
unless you have an insane tank or something. I don't know.
It's just, yeah, left it in for a Kowtow and couldn't wake up enough to, or couldn't wake up in time to counter it, I guess.
Spirit? Inner Focus? I don't know.
Yeah.
What are we?
No.
He's defiant, but
Oh, so we're thriving.
why is he not?
Sleep. Yeah.
GG!
Where's-
GG!
That was an
Let's
interesting
go.
Lost to
choice.
Bulbasaur's.
I was
Bucket
also-
to the
also, if-
semifinals.
And then this is the
If you
kill in
Terra,
your
I
part.
think
Unless
would
me out
have
to run is
mattered there.
faster.
No.
You
But-
still have a
but
full
Playing the playoff
H-
game without daring,
HP
I don't.
Gilding, I believe.
Alright, that was the video. No outro. We're just ending it right here.
Any
Any last words? No? Bet. See ya.